Get a copy of Real Living magazine for your monthly fix of inspirational ideas and tips. Real Living. It's your home, your life made easy. Out now.
The lady in this house built it over 49 years ago. She hasn't moved in almost half a century and now she wants to sell. I reckon she's got quite a few things to think about. It's a tidy two-bedroom brick-veneered house with a great little sunroom and an enormous front and backyard. It's close to the train station and Helen, the owner, is looking for an offer around $600,000. So tell me again, how did you come to find your agents?
Well, I actually had an agent for my father's house.
Okay.
And I rang the office, and when I rang, she'd sold out and gone.
Yeah.
So I got those people up to give me a price. The next time, I just looked in the phone book and I picked another agent.
Yeah.
And I just went on until I had 7.
It's really important to interview as many agents as you can to get a really clear understanding of what your property's worth. But at the end of the day, people buy from people. And so you need to make sure that you hire an agent that's going to appeal to a lot of the buyers and guarantee yourself a sale. Here's our first tip for Helen. If you're serious about generating buyer interest, put up a for sale sign. It's really important to make sure you're advertising the property to active buyers in the local community. Don't forget, anyone who sees the signboard as they pass by could be a potential buyer. Any concerns at all about making the move or anything financial about dealing with such a large amount of money?
Well, yes, I did have some concerns because, you know, a friend suggested that, you know, maybe I will lose my pension with the money I get for the house and what I'm paying for the one I'm buying.
If you're thinking of selling your main home or a large investment, there can be a lot of tax consequences, such as if you're on the pension or if you're thinking of using a lump sum to pay off the debt on an investment property. And that's why it's really essential to get advice from a good financial planner and an accountant before doing so, because often after you sell it, it's too late to turn back the clock. What kind of person do you think will come and live in your house?
Well, I was hoping it might be a young couple with some children so they could enjoy the backyard.
But there's other potential out the back as well. Check out the size of this garden. It's so large you could probably get 10 of my beachside units on here. With ever-increasing population, more and more developers and owner-builders are turning their backyards into 3 or 4 residences. But with those extra profits also come extra risks. So really make sure you check things out with council or go to a valuer or other professional to double-check things for you as well. Understanding the facts and figures when you're dealing with property is really important because you're dealing with such large amounts of money. But it's almost equally important to understand how to style your property and so it attracts the most amount of buyers. And for all that airy-fairy stuff, I leave it up to Deb. Only joking.
Thanks, Chris. We'll let you get back to the important business of those dollars and cents. We're here in a classic suburban house that has been here for a long time, and so has this carpet. We're going to rip this out.
This home has a really nice feel with a great backyard, but we felt the interiors needed an update. We focused on modernising the flooring. It's to give it a younger feel that will appeal to a couple with a small family.
We're packing some things away, but we have found a few little treasures that we're going to keep, and we'll show you how we use them later in the show.
It's time to get everything out so we can lay our new timber flooring and carpet. The boys from Allied Pickfords are helping us pack everything away and put it in storage. So now, time to start ripping out that old carpet.
We're up to the last room in the house, and this carpet's a little bit different. Have a look at this. The underlay has these fibres which are breaking up. So really, if you're doing this yourself, you must wear a mask. We're here in this leafy suburb and it's been go, go, go all morning. The carpets have been ripped out, floorboards are about to be laid, and beautiful new carpet has gone down in this room. So that's one room down, more to go. So let's go get on with it. We've had to complete this revamp in one day, so no time to sand and polish the existing floorboards. The floating floorboards that we're using are an Australian hardwood, a beautiful spotted gum, and it's a lovely light shade, so it'll really brighten up the space. Now look, the beauty is that these can be laid in a day, but the rate the guys are going, they'll be finished by lunchtime and they'll be ready to walk on. Okay, in the bedroom, we have this lovely shaggy carpet. Imagine waking up in the morning and sinking your toes into this. It's from Godfrey Hirst Carpet. We've chosen a nougat colour, which was selected to pick up the tones in the timber flooring. It's nice and light, which gives us a sense of space. Installed by Sydney Flooring, this great Boral engineered floor floats above the existing timber boards. It's made from an eco-friendly timber core with an Australian spotted gum veneer and a smooth polyurethane satin finish.
There are two ways that we could lay these floorboards. We could lay them lengthways in this room or straight down that hallway. We're going to go with straight down the hallway because it's going to give this room a much more spacious feel. You'll see that we're putting down an underlay before we lay our floorboards. This is to smooth out any irregularities in our subfloor. I love my power tools. So, John, what's the trick to this?
And you don't put the glue on too thick.
Yeah, why does it squidge out everywhere?
It squishes out everywhere. It makes a very hard job of it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Get a block so you don't damage the edge. You just go along, firmly but gently tap it up.
Wow.
That's it.
It's that easy.
As we power through the day, the electrician has safely installed our modern light fittings, and the Valiant Hire fellas have arrived with all our new furniture. Hiring is a great way to modernise your house when you're getting it ready for sale. Now it's time to start sorting out our new look. Oh, you've caught me trying to figure out these shelves. I think I've nearly solved it, but we'll show you that later in the show. These shelves are going to look great displaying all those beautiful treasures that we found in amongst the clutter. Take a look at our beautiful timber floors.
I told you I'd find a good little spot for this.
So our engineered flooring from Boral is all done.
It's been a big day, but we've achieved a lot. Just have a look at these results.
Our plan was to give this house a younger, more modern feel, and I really think we've done it.
Deb's been flat out since 6 in the morning playing with the power tools. But how are the muscles going, Deb?
I think they're starting to look better than yours, Chris.
But what about this one?
Oh, this one's not bad either.
No, seriously, she has been working really hard, and it's amazing the difference that changing the floor coverings can make to a property. And especially when you use something like timber, because it's looking really good in Helen's place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look, when I first saw the place, my first instinct was this is for a young couple. So let's get rid of the carpet, lay down beautiful floorboards, and add some modern styling, which really reflects this now.
First up, we packed and removed all the furniture in the house and placed it into storage. Allied Pickfords helped us out for $1,520. That includes 4 weeks storage, and they'll return it afterwards too. Then we got down and dirty, ripping up the old carpet and kitchen lino. The next step was to lay our soft new shag pile carpet. It's Godfrey Hirst carpet, which costs $299 per lineal metre, and the no-mess shiny timber floors from Boral come in at about $90 a square metre. A job like this is about $3,600 in total. After lunch, our friends from Valiant Hire arrived, and we began to style the furniture, using a combination of black, white and grey tones, with a splash of colour here and there. It's $3,960 in total, but just wait for the results. The hall went from this to this. The lounge, dining and kitchen underwent a massive transformation. Just have a look at the bedrooms. And we gave the sunroom the modernised treatment as well. All in a good day's work.